U.S. senators are very close to reaching a deal on legislation to sanction Russia over its actions regarding Ukraine, including some measures that may take effect before any invasion, two leading senators said on Sunday. Senators Bob Menendez, the Democratic chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and James Risch, the committee's top Republican, said they hope to move forward on the bill this week. Menendez added that there is strong bipartisan resolve to support Ukraine and punish Russia if it invades. Russia has been building up its forces on Ukraine's borders for months and has demanded NATO pull troops and weapons from Eastern Europe and bar Ukraine from ever joining the U.S.-led military alliance. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky supports immediate action and has criticized the West for waiting to impose more damaging sanctions.
The murder of two UN workers in Democratic Republic of Congo in 2017 made international headlines. They were killed in a country that remains one of the most underreported in the world. Zaida Catalan was Swedish, Michael Sharp American. The two were investigating mass graves in the Kasai region when they went missing. Their bodies were found in a village more than 2 weeks later. Zaida had been beheaded. The court's verdict, guilty, and 51 of the 54 accused given the death penalty. The most senior person on trial was an army colonel who was sentenced to 10 years in prison. His lawyer described the ruling as a miscarriage of justice.
A 21-gun salute and the playing of national anthems. Isaac Herzog was given a warm welcome in Abu Dhabi on Sunday, the first time an Israeli president has visited the United Arab Emirates. The two countries normalized ties in 2020 under the US-brokered Abraham Accords. Herzog urged more nations in the region to follow suit. Herzog met with Emirati Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. In over 2 hours of talks, the leaders discussed strengthening cooperation on several fronts, including health, technology, investment and trade. Bin Zayed also thanked Herzog for Israel's condemnation of recent missile and drone attacks on the UAE, claimed by Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen.
Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan will be in China for the opening of the Beijing Winter Olympics. During the visit that comes amid growing economic crisis in Islamabad, Imran Khan will push China for a $3 billion loan. Imran Khan is set to depart for Beijing on February 3rd. On 1st February, top Pakistani officials will meet to shape the agenda of Imran Khan's visit. During his 3-day visit, Imran Khan will meet the top Chinese leadership for bilateral talks, hoping to make most of the opportunity. Islamabad is considering requesting China to approve another $1 billion loan. Imran Khan's party, PTI, is facing a credibility crisis. The visit comes at a time when the Pakistan economy is facing a severe financial crisis.
The Pietermaritzburg High Court will hear former President Jacob Zuma's bid to appeal the dismissal of his special plea judgment not to recuse advocate Billy Downer. In the special plea application, Zuma's counsel questioned the impartiality of the lead arms deal prosecutor. Counsel arguing that if Downer was to prosecute the arms deal fraud and corruption trial, the former president would not get a fair hearing. Now, Zuma and French arms company Thales are in the spotlight over allegations regarding the controversial multi-billion rand arms deal dating back to 1999.
Shifting our focus to Brazil, where torrential rains have caused flooding and rains in the country's most populous state of Sao Paulo, killing at least 19 people. 11 of the victims died on Sunday after landslides buried several homes and cities in the interior of the state. The hardest hit municipalities around Greater Sao Paulo included Aruja, Francisco Morato, and Embu das Artes. Meanwhile, overflowing rivers and rising water levels have already forced over 500,000 families to evacuate their homes. Sao Paulo governor visited the affected areas on Sunday to review the situation and express solidarity with the families of the victims. She also announced a $2.79 million emergency aid for the 10 most affected cities.